So most of you, the majority of you understand where is your login page. If you don't know how to get to your login page, when you signed up into the PowerLead system, you were given an email, and that follow-up email came from the system itself, and it had your username and password. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you have your username and your password and it's working. If you tend to forget about your password, just go ahead and hit reset or forgot my password, and it will send you a new prompt to reset your password, okay? So I'm going to go and log into my account. Okay, we're going to go back here. Now, this is what is called the welcome page. Now, this page will change and update frequently, so you might not see this next time you see a fast start, but we are changing this all the time. So right now, this is the welcome page. To bypass this, all you do is select the click here to enter PLS green button. And this takes you to what is called the dashboard. Everybody understand what this is? This is your dashboard, okay? So the dashboard is actually laid out a certain way. You have all the levels that you are actually positioned at. So you'll see gold, you'll see emerald, diamond, platinum, and elite, and you'll see also the steps on the side. We're going to start with the very first piece. Who knows what the first piece is? Can anybody guess? What would be the first piece? I want to get some engagement here. Let's see. What would be the first step you think in getting started with the PowerLead system? What's the very first thing you must do? Nobody knows? Not even a guess? Okay, going once, going twice. Come on, y'all. Who can guess? Type it in the chat. PLS community, right? Okay, so the first thing you have to do is get your domain name. That would be this button right here where you see the little globe and it says add your domain. This is the first step, okay? Now, it's very important that you get your domain name through the PowerLead system. This makes it effortless for you to run your pages effectively, and it makes sure that you actually can update as many subdomains that you would like inside the system. But if you have your own domain name, there are specific instructions for those of you who have your own domain name and you want to do a transfer that's a little bit more advanced, a little bit more technical. But I like to keep things very simple for my students. So I like to make sure you guys follow the steps and just get your domain name. It's $17.97 for the year. Get a domain name, and we're going to keep things very simple. And I would say you can actually use ideas like get paid with your name.com. You could do work with and then your name.com if it's available, or make money with your name.com. So I'm just going to do get paid with ACE for this demo. Okay, you don't have to type .com. Okay, that's not necessary. There's a drop down here that's already pre-populated for the .com. And you're going to select, is this domain available? We're going to select the green button to see if it's available. This is the next part of the piece. So now it says, yes, it is available. Great. Do you want to purchase it? Yes. So now you have to accept the terms. So you say, yes, yes, I agree. Click here. Yes, authorize my credit card that is on file that I used when I first signed up. You can use, the funds are available. It can come out of my account right there. That's the way this works. Once it's done, you select this green button here that says charge my credit card now. You're giving permission to the company to deduct those funds, the $17.97, from your credit card that's on file, okay? That's how it's done, with your permission, all right? But I'm not going to do that because then I will have more than one domain name, wouldn't I? So this is that example. After you've done this step and you got your domain name, now what we're going to do, let me just let somebody in here. We're going to go back to getting started. Okay. And now we're going to go to the next step, step 2. What would that be? The easy button. We're going to click the easy button here. Okay. Let me just fix my mic here. You guys can hear me, right? Okay. And what you want to do is you want to scroll all the way down where it says funnel number 3, fire your boss. All right. So this is one of the fairly pretty much used funnels that we use here. It's done for you in the system, but these are other funnels that are provided as well. They're just funnels, but we're going to market the fire your boss funnel. Okay. So we're going to click on show me the link to use. So we're going to select that. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to delete the previous one right here, which says fire your boss global profit formula. And I want to do the demo over again because we do these each and every week. So I'm going to show you step by step how to do that. All right. So what I'm going to do is put my cursor in the box, and I'm going to use what is called a subdomain name. For those of you who don't know internet marketing terms, subdomain name is like saying a nickname. Okay. It's a nickname in layman's terms for labeling your link, your URL. So I could say fire your boss so that it's congruent with the offer, right? Because that's what it's called, fire your boss. So I want to make it congruent with the offer. I'll say fire your boss. And I'm going to click the drop down and select my domain name that I purchased. All right. Now I already have several of them, so I'm just going to pick one. We're going to use this one. And then I'm going to click the green button that says create. See how fast that was? Just like that. Now, where is it at? It's right here. All right. It's right there down below. Now that we have this open, the next piece is we must get traffic, because now that we have this, we got to get traffic. But before we do, let's test the link out. Let's make sure it's loading. Let's make sure it's working. So we'll just double click on it. It'll open up in the new tab. There we go. This is what is called a capture page. This is the capture page to the Fire Your Boss funnel. When somebody opts in, okay, they're going to put in their name. I'm going to put Rich's name in here. And let's just put a fake email. Yes, I want the training. This comes up. This is called CAPTCHA. So we want to make sure that you are a human being, right? Not a robot, right? Testing it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in the little letters that it tells me to do. Okay. And submit. Even if you're opting in yourself, that doesn't matter, right? This comes up. This is a protocol when an affiliate is testing their own funnel. Okay. So when you see this, just don't worry about it. Just continue to tour. Okay. And look where it takes you, to the actual sales page where the call to action is available. Now, the call to action is not going to come up because look at the bottom. It says there's a timer. So this is the way it's supposed to work. And that's the process. Now, those of you who came through the Fire Your Boss funnel, you remember this because that's how you signed up. But some of you have not used this yet to market. This is what it looks like. This is the process. All right. So I just wanted to go through that with today's fast start. Okay. So we're going to go back here. And now that we have this, let me close this out. I got a couple of things open here. All right. We're going to go to this tab right here that says training. Everybody follow along. And if you guys watching the replay, you can follow along too. Training. We're going to take our mouse and we're going to go to the left where it says training area. See the picture with the markers? We're going to click on that tab. Now this place here is under specific maintenance because apparently there's a new update coming to the Power Lead system. All right. I'll discuss a little bit about that later on. So what you're supposed to be seeing is a resource area. When you log in, you'll see all the trainings and you're going to see where it says traffic, and you'll be able to get your traffic through that tab. And there's a link to a website called Udemy. So we're just going to go directly to it for this training. All right. And this is what you're going to see. Okay. Let me just move this out of the way. This is in my way here. Hold on a second. This is Udemy, okay? For those of you who have a free Udemy account already created, follow along. Those of you who never done this before, all you have to do is sign up for free. The link will be provided within the Power Lead system. You click the link through Udemy through the system, and you'll go to our approved vendors right here, okay? After you created your free account, you click on Find Sellers, okay? And now you're going to follow the steps here. So the first thing what we're going to do is you see where it says Got Sales? We're going to drop this down, and by default, it's going to show 0%, but we're going to show what it looks like, what we do. We recommend either 30 or 40%. So I'm going to go to 40% because we want to get as much close and dial it in as possible from a vendor, see if they got some sales, right? Because I do want to do business with somebody that got some sales, right? Now, after I do this, it's going to go into like this order of promotions. Like these are the top vendors so far this week or this month that's showing they've got some great results. So you've got Themos, you got Miriam, you got Gabe. Okay, we've got Philip Colbo, Billy Montes, Sarah Cronk, Chandi, Mark, whoever. The name goes on and on and on. But the thing is with these people, let me just open this up a little bit more, full screen it. The thing is with these people, these are vendors. Okay, they're running a business. And they're counting on you for business, okay? You have an offer you want to market. You got to pick somebody from this list, And based on your budget, that's what you want to do. Now, it's recommended that you find somebody. So I'm going to go along with this guy right here. Since we've previously done business with him, I'll just click this guy right here, Philip Cobble. All right. Now you'll see his picture, his profile photo. You'll see where he's located, how long he's been a member of the Udemy community. You'll see some testimonials. You'll see some about section. You'll see things like that in detail. But we're going to scroll all the way down to the most important part. We need to know what type of traffic geographically that you are paying 40 cents a click for. So you're basically going for tier 1 traffic. This tier 1 traffic is broken down by US speaking countries, which means in layman's terms for some of you, like I said, you don't know internet marketing terminology. I'll break it down some more. Basically, it's the people that talk English. Okay. And they're all US speaking countries, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and list goes on. You want people like this who are your leads and subscribers on your list that speak English. So that way, when you're communicating with them and writing emails, you're writing in English to them, not necessarily you have to write in the foreign language. Make sense? So that's good. So you got people like that. And when we scroll down, we see some video testimonials. Now, video testimonials are powerful because the individual is actually sharing their experience from what it was like and how did it help them with their business. But the other thing you got to consider is how old are these testimonials, right? I want to see something more recent. So what we recommend when you scroll all the way down, take a look at this. The most recent to date testimonials will come up that you could actually look at and review to determine if this is the guy or the gal vendor for solo ads you want to purchase your traffic from. Okay. Now we see some testimonials like great buyer, pleasure doing business with them. I made sales, right? Or no sales. That's important to notify. All right. Very, very important. So we see that this guy's done some sales. We're going to go back. Me back here. I clicked on something for a minute there. There we go. We're going to go back up and we're going to go to this section right here. This is where you're going to select how many clicks to order. And we don't mean, guys, do this. Okay. We don't mean go buy 1,000 clicks and go crazy and put all your budget and spend over $400 freaking dollars to go and drive traffic thinking that's what you're going to do to make sales. No, we're talking about for beginners who are just getting started, especially you want to make sure that you drive this down to 200 clicks. That's the recommended ballpark clicks to test. Okay. So you never ran Fire Your Boss. Okay. Or any of the funnels that you've tested with, start out at 200 clicks. That's what's recommended. All right. That's what's recommended. So now what we have here, hang on just a second, guys. Talking so fast, it's getting hot. Hang on. Put the fan on. All right. Like I said, I am in Puerto Rico and it's hot as hell. Okay. So we have 200 clicks. This is the recommended. Now, how do you put your link and which link is it in this box? Now, we already have it here, but I'm going to do it all over again to show you step by step how to do it. Make sure this says only the link. And in here, you're going to go right back to your Power Lead system. Okay. Remember when we created the link in the getting started? Easy. Here it is right here. You want to grab that link. If I can grab it. There we go. Use your mouse, click, hold, and drag left to right. Right click with the mouse and copy it. There you go. Right click and copy. Then we're going to go back to Udemy, to that page, and you're going to paste it inside. That's where it goes. Okay. That's where that Fire Your Boss link that's already with your subdomain is in there, right? Which is the subdomain, Fire Your Boss. What is the domain name? Global Profit Formula or whatever you bought, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Notice that my cost is only $83 for 200 clicks. What are we doing here? We're keeping our costs low. We're just starting out. Remember, I told you what to do and what not to do. Okay. So now we're going to go to checkout. And here's what Udemy does. It gives you two options of how to pay. You can pay with your own PayPal account, or you can pay with your debit or credit card. Okay. That's how that process is done. That's how you actually order your traffic. All right. Now, we're clear on that. Let's go back to the page. And if you guys have any questions, okay, I will answer them at the end of this training. All right. But that's the steps so far. Not bad. Okay. That's not hard at all. Okay. Get a drink of water. Now, I want to go over this piece right here. Hang on just a second. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for 1 minute. I'm going to change screens. Okay. So far, is that clear? Yes. Let me know in the chat. That was pretty straightforward, right?